Everybody, it's Bluejacket 66 here again for another video. This time we're going to talk about the 1949 Bowman baseball card set. A classic set, a set I love, full of intrigue, full of stars, a lot of rookies, and I'm going to talk about my set, which is not just a basic set. It's a master set and actually goes beyond a master set for reasons I'll talk about. The base set is 240 cards. It was put out in 7 series. Each series was 36 cards. There's 12 variations, bringing a master set up to 252, because at the end of the 7th series, the sheet of 36 cards, they only had, they finished up their signings with 24 players, so they had 12 empty slots on that last sheet that they filled in by repeating 6 of the cards that they had previously by putting their names on front where the other cards had not had names on the front, and 6 of the other cards on the back they changed their name from block letters to script. So this set came out in 1949. Clearly it's considered, I think, the ushering in the modern baseball card. Certainly I think the greatest Bowman issue, in my opinion. First color set post-World War II. There weren't a lot of sets out in the 40s. There was that Leaf set that came out that same year. PSA listed as 1948. A lot of publications do too, but people that were there and collected those cards back then said the Leaf set came out in 1949. It's a small set, a lot of short prints, and colorful, and I like it, but I like the 49 Bowman's better. The Leaf has the Page rookie card and the Robinson rookie card, but if you think about it, it came out the same year as this set did. I think it did come out a little bit earlier, but those are considered, the Leafs are considered those players rookies, and I agree. Rookies in this set, Duke Snider, Roy Campanella, Richie Ashburn, Bob Lemon, Early Wynn, Robin Roberts. Then there's the borderline rookie cards of Robinson and Page. So let's look at this. I see this set here, and what I see is a Satchel Paige. He's the biggie in the set, right? That's a PSA 6. That was actually, when I got that card, it was in a SGC 7 holder, but for continuity, I broke it out, sent it into PSA. They think it's a 6, which is fine. Gorgeous card. Jackie Robinson. There's a 6 and there's a 5, and let me show you why the heck I have 2 of those, and the reason is, remember, cards 1 through 73 were printed with a gray and white back in 2 different print runnings. The one on the left, white back, one on the right, gray back. So I went for a super set where I got cards 1 through 73 all in gray back and white back. Same thing with the Mutual. These are both 7s. One's a gray back, one's a white back. Let's look at some of these other cards. Fellers. One's an 8, one's a 7, one's a gray back, one's a white back. It's kind of a killer having these Hall of Famers in the first 2 series, because I had to double them up. Spawn 2, he's an 8 mint. Let me see, that's his that's his white back. And I don't know where his gray back is. I have it in my other pile of graded cards. These things suck. Okay, Berra, not his rookie. His rookie's at 48. Bowman's first set was 1948, black and white. Not a collector of that set, don't like it. But the 48 Bowman is his rookie card. Duke Snider, it's 5. I'd like to upgrade that one. It's his rookie card. Bob Lemon and a 7. Richie Ashburn, My dad was a huge Richie Ashburn fan, early on his bandwagon to get into the Hall of Fame. Some black Hall of Famers, Larry Doby, Campanella, Robinson, Biggie's in there. I talked about these variations. Here's Phil Rizzuto's rookie card, PSA 7. And here's his variation where he has his name on the front. You can see the difference. I think I have another example. Here's another example. Johnny Mize. PSA 7. PSA 8 Mize. Look, this one, he has his name on it. So, let's take a look at this book. So here's the first series. The pages. Here's right there, card number 4, gone. People were looking for that. It's pretty. See how these have white backs? This is just a... I think my set is excellent to near mint. There's probably some outliers in there, but beautiful set. So look at these first 2 series as we run through these. We're into the 30s now, and they are all bright red background or blue background. They're just beautiful cards. So here we go, and look what happens. All of a sudden, we hit the 3rd series, and we start to see different colors here. We start to see some gorgeous pastel colors. And we've become gray. There's Billy Cox. And now all the cards after the first 2 series will have this gray background. Now you see some cards I have here on the back, and these are just variations. Here's this Bill Salk and Bill Salk. No name on this one, different background. Here's a pretty bright red background, pink background, and that's not because it's faded. And you can see as we get further on in the series, they're putting the names on a lot of these guys. I just love this set. I tend not to stare at it too much because, as you set collectors know, all of a sudden you're upgrading, you're looking at a corner, could it be better? I think I'll upgrade that one, and it's never ending, and it's painful, and it's expensive. So I'm just flipping through these. So here we go. We finished the set here. Here we go. There's 239, 240 I must have in a PSA holder. So then I started off, this says grayback variation. So now this is again starting over with cards 1 through 73, but these have graybacks. Pretty as a variation, pretty name on front, no name on front. Both of these are graybacks because Pretty, as you recall, was left off the first 2 series, so he did not have a white back. So all of these are just cards 1 through 73 again, but this time with the gray backs. All right, so that is beyond a master set, way beyond what PSA says a master set. And then we get into these odd slate background. This is what Rizzuto is supposed to look like. See that nice orange background? Look at this card. These are printing errors. There's those that collected back then that said that they were found in packs of cards. Exceedingly rare. They're called the slate or gray background variations. And I try to pick up those as I can. I have some of these with these pink variations too. They're even rarer. So that's it. Let's look at this. This is pretty interesting. This is an uncut sheet of Series 3. We know it's Series 3 because here's card number 4, Pretty, who they slipped in here. Now this sheet is all those rare gray variations and pink. Here's a Campanella gray, a pink Hodges. There's Mize. He seems to be a normal card. But a lot of these are gray and pink, obviously missing some sort of print and run. Quite rare. And a lot of these graybacks I need to put in my set. So the question is, well, why don't I just cut them out and put them in there? Because I don't know, that's not the way I do it. These things are meant, they're sheets. I bought it in a sheet, and it's going to remain a sheet for my son or my grandkids or your grandkids or your granddaughter or their kids, because I'm a collector. I'm out for things the way they were. I like cards in sheets. I got a lot of PSA stuff, but you know, that's the way it has to be for some of your more valuable cards. So this sheet's interesting. This sheet I had to have. I'm a Bowman collector, and I saw it at an auction a couple years ago, and it had a pretty pricey minimum bid on it, and it went without a bid. And I bought something else in the auction, so I called them and I said, hey, that uncut Bowman 49 Bowman sheet with all those gray or slate backgrounds. I didn't actually mention the slate background because I don't think they maybe recognized the significance. I said, it didn't go at all. Can you just contact the consignor and ask him if he'll take, actually I offered 20% less than the opening bid. And they got back to me like within a few hours and said he'd go for it. So I sent him a check and got this 20% less than what the opening bid had been asked for. Okay, so this is a cool set, guys. It's not a monstrous set, and it can be had. You can collect it low grade and complete it. I got here's one that's that I've collected, and it's lower grade, and I'm going to keep it lower grade. I'm actually probably going to sell this lower grade one. There's the PSA graded stars on it that are all, you know, like very good or whatnot. So I find that if I keep these sets around, I just compulsively feel like I need to upgrade them. This set I'll always have. Someday I'll pass it down or sell it to one of you guys, or one of you guys' grandkids will get it, and that'll be cool. But I really want to keep it together because it's a pretty special set beyond the master set. Total of 324 cards, with the complete set being 240. 1949 Bowman. And I'm going to just throw this out here. This is Satchel Paige's finest looking card. The 48 Leaf, which is considered his rookie, I'm not a big fan. The registration problems, it's a goofy picture. I love this. Robinson too, it's one of my favorite cards of him. So 1949 Bowman baseball. Back in the day. 5-cent packs. I think you got 2 cards in a pack. And can you imagine if you pulled one of these guys? Okay, I'm going to do one more video, I think maybe around Father's Day. I'm going to dedicate it to my father. He and I actually created a set. It's in the big catalog of vintage baseball cards. No one knows about it. We did this thing almost 40 years ago and never told a soul. So I'm going to break out that video sometime around Father's Day as a dedication to my dad, who passed away 6 years ago. It was his baby. It's a big secret. It's the coolest thing that I've ever done in collecting. Very proud of it. So thanks for watching this. If you could have your buddies or friends subscribe to my channel, it really gives me the incentive to do more videos. I love watching all you guys' videos. I subscribe to as many people as I can. I love watching you guys break packs, and I like seeing your cards, vintage or not. So thanks for watching, and let's keep this collecting going and keep it in a big family. All right, talk to you later. Bye.